Yo, what's good, what's gaming? It's your boy Mystery Sauce, the host. You know what I'm saying? Suited and booted today just for this video. We got a sick video today. I'm gonna be going through the PSG and the Liverpool lineups for FIFA 22. I'm gonna show you what lineups to use, the tactics you need to use, and what players you need to play in which position. Let's get it. All right, so PSG first. The formation that I think will suit PSG the best, it'll be the 4-3-3, but it would be the attack one. Add him in there. So yeah, so obviously put Hakimi right back, 100%. I would have Marquinhos and Kimpembe as my centre backs. The reason I wouldn't have Sergio Ramos is because next year, obviously he's not gonna be 89 rated. Obviously he's gonna be lower than that, and his pace will be lower than 71. So he won't be fast enough, to be honest. And Kimpembe will be faster probably, or the same. Marquinhos might go up, maybe. He's just that good. So I would have those two as my centre back partners. In real life, obviously, it'd be different, but for FIFA 22, I'm going for these two at centre backs. I'm going for left back would be Bernat, actually. Unless Diallo gets a left back card, we're going to go Bernat there, because unless Diallo gets his pace higher, I'm going to go Bernat there. All right. So that's my back four, and obviously as my keeper it will be Donnarumma. There's no arguments about that, I don't think. Is he the best keeper in the world right now? Oh, top 5 for sure. Definitely best player of the Euro, so he's got to be up there. Yeah, so my midfield. Idrissa Gueye is an option. Idrissa Gueye is an option, but Wijnaldum's got to be in there. Definitely got to be in there. But I'm going to stick with Verratti because I think he is going to go up next year. What the hell? Okay, there he is. So yeah, put Verratti there. Obviously need to take Idrissa Gueye out. So I would put Verratti and Wijnaldum as the two centre mids. Verratti can be the one that he can be the one that stays back if you want. We'll get into that later, but yeah, Wijnaldum definitely. He's an all-round beast, isn't he? And Verratti's card next year would be a lot better than this, I think. Di Maria would be on my right wing. Obviously, fast go to so weak for Messi. Make sure Messi's at cam though, because next year he's gonna have a cam card anyway, I believe. But we'll see. But if not, he'll play cam. I think he'll be playing cam in real life, and he's the perfect cam. He's literally the perfect cam. Literally, the stats speak for themselves. Neymar will be the left wing, obviously, and then Mbappe will be the striker. So this front four, Lord help us. See that PSG top right there? Yeah, you already know what it is. You already know what time it is. Yeah, like I'm being the professor today. I am the professor today, the FIFA professor. Now, when we start in FIFA 22, there's going to be a little more options when it comes to these tactics now. But so what I will show you, say I'll give you these FIFA 21 ones then, which you can add in to your FIFA 22s, but it's mainly about who to play where when it comes to FIFA 22. But yeah, I will start off with balance with this team, and I'll keep the width at 5, and I'll keep the depth at 6, because we don't want to have our we don't want to be too spread out, because we don't have that many fast defenders or fast players when it comes to the back 6. So if we keep compact, keep our shape, we move as a unit, it'll be hard for teams to break us down, because if we get close to someone, all of us got good defending, all of the players, so that's the good part. Now the depth is, we want to stay like fairly high, you know, we don't want to be like in our own box, because it's just too much. But I want to keep it like probably like 6 depth or something. But yeah, 6 depth would be just fine. And then I'll go for the offensive style. I'll go for possession. I'll go for possession, and I'll probably go for balanced for this one. Yeah, we'll go balanced for this, because the way you're gonna use Messi, Ronaldo, the way you're gonna use Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, and Di Maria, you're gonna interchange them a lot. It's gonna be quick 1-2s and stuff like that, a lot of through balls. So you want to keep it balanced. And I'd say players in the box, keep it at 6. Don't go crazy with it, because all of our players have high attacking work rate, so they're gonna get into the box anyway. So keep the width at 4 though. That's the key. 4 width. We want Neymar and Di Maria to, you know what I'm saying? We want them to be more in the middle of the pitch than wide. To create overloads in the middle with Messi and Mbappe, create a little diamond in the middle of the pitch. So corners, keep corners on 2, free kicks on 1, because every free kick you're gonna shoot with Neymar or Mbappe or Messi or Di Maria. Like the options are unlimited, bro, unlimited. All right, so the roles, obviously the roles are fine. The roles are whatever you want them to be, really. But yeah, so this is the important part right here. Make sure that you have one of your centre mids. So make sure the centre backs are not on player striker. Jesus. Yeah, make sure they both stay back while attacking. Make sure Bernat is stay back, 100% stay back. Like, make sure that. Now, if you feel like, I would keep Hakimi unbalanced because he's so good going forward. So I would keep him unbalanced, and I keep on overlap too. Because Hakimi, he's just the best wing back in the world, and because he's not playing wing back in this formation, you'd want him on, I don't know, you'd want him going forward at least a bit, and if you have him on balance, it'll be fine. But I would say keep Ronaldo on stay back, and I'd say make sure he covers the wing, so when Hakimi goes forward, he can drop into that space. Yeah, and that's why Wijnaldum is in this team, because he's good at, you know what I'm saying, he's good at the defensive side of the game. He's good, especially with his stats next season, hopefully. Verratti, thing is with Verratti, I'll keep him on balance because he won't go forward like too crazy. He won't stay back the whole time. So if you keep him on balance, he'll be fine. But make sure he covers the center though. Make sure he covers the center, so you should be all good with that. And make sure balance on the runs in the box. Now, Messi, you know exactly what to do here. Free roam him, please. Let him breathe. Let him breathe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take his wings off. But yeah, he should be come back on defense. He should be balanced defensive support, and then get into the box for the crosses. But yeah, Messi's is pretty straightforward, to be honest. Yeah, so Messi will be balanced. I'll say I'll keep Messi on stay forward, balanced attack. Get in the box, free roam. Yeah, that's it. Normal interceptions. Di Maria and Neymar will have the same instructions, and it will be come back in defense for sure. Come back in defense for Di Maria, 100%, because Hakimi's going to be, you know what I'm saying, bombing forwards, so you want to have him coming back. But yeah, Di Maria will have come back in defense, cut inside. Cut inside is huge. Like, he has to be cutting inside the whole time, especially because he's left-footed and he has a 2-star weak foot. Cut inside all day, every day. And when it comes to the support runs, you want to get him on getting behind. You want him on balance. Nothing, you don't harm it, you want anything else. And obviously get in the box for the cross. Now Neymar, on the other hand, you want him to stay forward. You don't want him coming back at all. So make sure Neymar's staying forward, make sure he's cutting inside too. We want him on getting behind. And then get in the box. That's what Neymar has to be. Has to be that for Neymar. He's going to be our X factor in this. And then Mbappe obviously is going to be stay central. No, we keep him balanced. Keep Mbappe balanced. And obviously getting behind, the fastest player in the game, just the best. And then, yeah, and he definitely should be staying forward the whole time. But yeah, boys, that is my formation, tactics, lineup for PSG in FIFA 22. You can use it in FIFA 21 now to practice, but that's the team I would use. That's the team I'd use for FIFA 22. But yeah. Alright, boys. Now we're on Liverpool's team. Let's see what we can do. I think the formation to use for Liverpool this year would be the 4-3-3, but with the false, not with the false 9, sorry, with the cam. I think for Liverpool, I think the best formation you can use for them would be the 4-2-3-1. But I think it would be with the 2 cams, the narrow one. So let's have a look at that, the 4-2-3-1. So you got the 4-2-3-1 wide or the 4-2-3-1 narrow. I would go for the narrow because you want Mane and Salah to be, you don't want them to be pegged back, and you don't want to be sitting too deep because you already got 2 CDMs anyway. So this is what I would do. The lineup I'd choose. I would choose Thiago and Fabinho as my centre mids. Henderson is good, but I just don't think he's fast enough, and he's skillful. And like Thiago's not that fast either, but he's got 5-star skills, good passing, dribbling, all that, so you can get out of tight situations with him. So what I would do, I would have Bobby Firmino drop him back into the cam because he's a perfect cam. He can do everything. He's an all-round card. And have Jota as I would have Mane as my striker. Yep, you heard me right. I'd have Mane as a striker. I think as a striker who'd be a beast. Now you have an option here to have Mane or Salah as a striker, or you can have Jota as a striker. You want Jota as a striker? Yeah, so I would put Jota as a striker, Firmino as a cam, because Jota has 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, whereas Salah only has a 3-star weak foot. So you don't want him really as a striker. And Mane's got 4-4, so if you want to have Mane as striker for more pace, then you can do that as well. But I'm going to go for Jota because next year's card's going to be a bit better than that anyway. So, but obviously I have Fabinho and Thiago as my 2 CDMs, and I have obviously these centre backs. Obviously Alexander on the right back, obviously, and Robertson left back, standard. Alisson in goal, standard. The centre back, look at these two centre backs. So obviously the centre backs would not be those two. It would be Van Dijk on the right. Obviously we have Gomez in there, but we have the boy Konate now, innit? So if you have Konate, what are you gonna do with that? Konate or Gomez? You know? They're very I think Konate is not gonna be 74 pace next year, it's gonna be a lot higher. So at the start of FIFA, I would choose Konate. Over Gomez because of the defense. I don't think Gomez will be this high rated next year at all. So I would go Konate and Van Dijk at the back and Robertson. Yeah, and then obviously the tactics. Liverpool love to press after, like with these front four, press possession after loss, but make sure the width is 4 though. Make sure the width is 4. And make sure your depth is 7, because if we're gonna be pressing, if we're pressing after we lose possession, then we don't want our defenders like being back and then our front four pressing, and then it leaves a massive hole in the middle, you know, to easily pass out. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So make sure it's 7 depth. Offensively, it is fast build up. Like Liverpool, as soon as you get the ball with Van Dijk, Robertson, like it's just quick 1-2s all the way, using Mane and Salah down the wings and then crossing it in, or just, you know what I'm saying, over the top balls through to them. Make sure the width is 5, I'd say. The width should be 6. Plays in the box 6. Corners 2, free kicks 1. Yeah, and then for the instructions here, boys, we're gonna go for come back. See, this is we're gonna go for the, obviously Alexander Arnold and Robertson get forward all the time. So I'm gonna leave both of them unbalanced. Both on stay back and both on cut passing lanes. And cover centre. No, cover wing. I'd have Fabinho on cover centre actually. Fabinho covers centre. Fabinho's gonna be balanced defensive behaviour, stay back, and cover centre, whereas Thiago's gonna be cut passing lanes, stay back, and cover wing. That's important. Obviously Firmino, just now let him stick because we don't want him going everywhere. And we want him to get back, come back on defence with Firmino, 100% come back on defence, and get in the box though for the runs, for sure. Salah is obviously going to be, I'd say Salah and Mane will be balanced defensive work rate, or defensive instructions. Get in the box though for crosses, 100% get in the box. So I'd have, balanced and get in the box for Mane and Salah, and then Jota will be getting behind, that's huge. And make sure he stays central, 100% make sure he stays central. And he can stay forward for sure. But yeah, boys, that's my Liverpool team. But yeah, boys, if you enjoyed that video, let me know what teams you want to see me do next. There's loads more teams we can do, and I'm sure I will be dropping them soon. FIFA 22 is just around the corner, so make sure you subscribe to What's Gaming. Make sure you subscribe to What's Gaming YouTube channel. Make sure you follow them on Instagram. If you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And until next time, boys, peace.